Hello, this is apadtv admin, and I've just popped down to Gadget Greats because they've got the new Hyundai P700 tablet computer just come into stock, and I'm going to do a little review, and also we're going to check out the 3G function, the GPS function, and it's also got phone calling function on this tablet with a built-in speakerphone or speaker or headphones and mic. So we're going to check this out. First we're going to unbox it, see what's inside. You have to excuse my big hands making the tablet look smaller than it is. Alright, so we've got, again, just like the T7, it's got a nice quality plastic. I've got a protective cover on the back here. I'm not going to remove that. Leave it nice and crisp and clean. Got a nice bevel, very Samsung-like bevel. I mean, this is bigger than the Galaxy Note. It's lightweight as well. I'm going to weigh this so you can see how light it is as well. This is another awesome tablet from Hyundai, actually, I must admit, and it's not expensive. It's at this moment I'm shooting the video. It's only, and it boots instantly. They've set up some instant boot situation here. That's awesome. Okay, you've got phone function. And I'll do a test call as well. I'll put my 3G SIM in there so we can do a quick test call, just so you can see how that functions. Let's have a look through the settings. Okay, we've got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, audio profiles, general ring, silent only, meeting, outdoor, display, brightness, wallpaper. In fact, the brightness. Let's just whack that up for the video, make it even brighter. Storage, there's no SD card in there right now. We've got 1.35 gig available for apps and the SD card. Oh, maybe there is an SD card in there, my mistake. Okay, battery. Okay, 61%, it's not charging right now. Okay, apps. Got all of the apps. Analog TV, I'll check that out in a moment. It's like a screensaver, Bluetooth and stuff. Got a built-in camera function. I'll examine the ports in a moment. Actually, I've just dived straight into the system. Gmail gallery, Play Store's built in already. Google Maps, mobile data for your 3G. Phase beam for your Bluetooth. It's got all of your proper Jelly Bean. It's got YGPS, all of your Jelly Bean menu options you'd expect, and the standard Jelly Bean apps that are built into the operating system. Because, you know, different Jelly Bean installations can have different applications available to them. Okay, look, location services. Google's location service. You can let apps use data from sources such as Wi-Fi and mobile networks to determine your approximate location. So now that's the Google location service. Then you've got the GPS satellite data. That's coming in straight from the satellites to the device, and it will triangulate the data. That's how GPS works. And so that's actually via a direct signal pickup in the device. Things like the Google's location service and GPS EPO assistance, that's another one alternative to Google. They collect the data from the internet and then use some GPS data available. What it basically does is it checks your IP location, like what part of the world you're at, and that helps it find the correct GPS satellites that would be local to you in that location. Okay, screen's gone to sleep there. And you've got a GPS as well, so you basically got a good array of GPS check-ins there. Let Google use location through search results. That's just really for search results and stuff, so we don't need to have that activated. Security, SIM card lock and screen lock and so on. Device administration and so on. Okay, language and input. Spelling correction. Beta input. No, we'll go for this one. Okay. It's a very smooth feel to the tablet, actually. It's just got text-to-speech built in as well. A lot of Android installations don't have text-to-speech. Date and times, obvious. Schedule power off. This is a new function, not on many devices. So if you're downloading or and that's power on off, so you can actually turn it on and turn it off at set fixed times. That's a pretty good little function there. Accessibility. Okay, I'm not going to install anything and go through anything like that right now, though. I'll check out the market in a bit. Oh, quick boot, disable, enable quick boot. Okay, so maybe it's like a form of sleep mode actually, that quick booting. Developer options, all of your standard developer options in there. About tablet, model number P700, Android version 4.1.1. You've got the build. Just zoom in there so you get a look at these details clearly without having to watch the video in 1080p. There we go, let's zoom back out. Okay, so let's just check out what the tablet can do. I don't know if anyone's installed any apps on here already, so I'm just going to have a look in there, see if there's any benchmarks we can run. Google Maps navigation, SIM card toolkit, locale, there's maps with latitude as well for GPS tracked data in maps. Okay, it's on Wi-Fi at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, so let's check out the Play Store, get a benchmark. Oh no, there's no account. Okay, so I'll pause the video while I just add an account here. Okay, while that Google account's being processed, we just do see what's inside the box. We've got a USB charger. It's a 5-volt 2-amp charger. We've got a set of headphones. These are stereo headphones. They don't have a mic built in, but the mic's built into the tablet. Then we've got USB to mini USB cable. Okay, and that's everything that's inside the box there. Okay, let's see if okay, that's done. Play Store loading up. We're on just a standard Wi-Fi here. Accept that. Let's get some benchmarks downloaded. Okay, now this, I don't think this is as fast as the T7. This is more phone functions. Okay, benchmark. As opposed to power. See, I think the T7's actually got a faster CPU and possibly GPU, but we'll check it out. We'll install that anyway. We'll get a Nina Mark II going in there. Okay, social benchmark again. Install that one as well. Okay, let's see how fast they're coming down. See, they couldn't install on USB or storage, so let's check out, see if these are installed or not. Installed. Antutu so quick, I couldn't really see it. I'll just try again. But Nina Mark II is downloading right now. Let's just wait for that to go in. Couldn't install on USB or storage card. Maybe I just need to put an SD card in there, because I think there's no SD card in there right now, and it's probably set up to install the apps to the SD card possibly. But I mean, it's trying to download Antutu again. Let's see if it's successful this time. Otherwise I'll pause the video and I'll pop an SD card in there. Oh, but it's installing Antutu this time, no problem. So successfully installed. See if it's going to do that with the Antutu. No, with the Nina Mark II. No. Okay, there we go. Let's run that. Okay, while it's doing the benchmark, I'm going to go through the specifications. Okay, so we can do start test. Choose a card. Okay, let's that one. Okay, test started. Right, now this tablet also has Bluetooth version 3. It's running 1.2 GHz dual core Cortex A9. It's a MTK6577 CPU board. So the GPU is a dual core PowerVR SGX 531. Now the PowerVR GPUs are actually pretty good. Get quite high 3D scores on other benchmarks. Now the RAM is 512 megabytes of RAM, 1 gigabyte of DDR2 memory, or possibly optional between 512 to 1 gigabyte. It's not really clear on the specs. I'm gonna have to check that, double check that, and write it up after the video. It's a 7-inch capacitive 5-point multi-touch G+G display. The resolution is 1024 by 600 high res. This is 16.9 ratio screen aspect ratio. It's 160 ppi, points per inch. Capacity is 4 gigabytes, supports up to 32 gigabytes memory card, so that's on the storage capacity. The operating system is 4.1.1 Jelly Bean. Now the 3G is WCDMA. Now the frequency range for the 3G is 850 MHz, 900 MHz, 1700 MHz AWS, or 1900 MHz, or finally 2100 MHz. Okay, phone for its 2G quad band GSM, that's 850, 900, 1800 and 1900 MHz. The Bluetooth version 3, as I said. Now there's also something CMMB, only for China. I think it's like an analog TV signal collection system. I really don't know what CMMB is, but it's a China only function. And it's got an FM radio, which should be international, should operate anywhere. Pick up any FM radio stations. Now the GPS is a built-in 8th generation GPS chipset, so it's the latest GPS chipset in this device. Cameras, you've got dual cameras, 3 megapixel webcam for the front and a 2 megapixel camera for the back. And the internet, Wi-Fi, BGN, supports external 3G dongle models such as a Huawei E1750, the standard collection of, oh, the screen's gone off, standard collection of go. Let's finish the results. Total score 6055. So it's not as powerful as the T7, but this is very functional. You know, it's not so much a game. I mean, 6000 is still a respectable score for a device. You can still play games on there, but it's not like a super powerful tablet like the T7. This is more of a phone and 3G tablet with really a solid selection of GPS functions, basically. Just bring these up. Go back. Yeah, 6055 for that, because the CPU's not a quad core like the T7. Of course, it would be nice to have the T7 power with the 3G and phone function, but that's a lot into just one device, I think. I mean, it's still a dual core ARM v7 processor in there though, so I mean it's still pretty powerful. It's just not as powerful as the T7, that's all. And also it's 3000 milliamp per hour battery, and that's what it has. Let's weigh it now and see how much it weighs. Alright, I thought I'd check out the weight of the Hyundai P700 and see how much it actually weighs in at the actual tablet itself, the 3G phone tablet, because on the box it's got the box weight but not the tablet weight. So I'll turn on the scales here. Okay. Okay, so they're calibrated. Let me just put it down here, see how much it weighs. Okay, 330 grams. That's pretty light. That's pretty light. It's pretty good. Much lighter than the box weight of 480 something grams. Right, I've put a 3G card in the Hyundai P700, and I'm just going to make a quick test phone call. I've got the external speaker on. I'm just going to call the top-up service. I think that's it. Now we need to. And there we go, there's a phone call on the Hyundai P700. Just want to quickly highlight in wireless and networks there's also Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, data usage, but if you click more you also have airplane mode, VPN, and it can also tether, so you've got tether in and portable hotspot mode. So you can have portable Wi-Fi hotspot, so the Wi-Fi AP can offer connection from other devices, so you can share an internet connection. So you could use this as basically a Wi-Fi router, and it has also Bluetooth tethering as well. So look, not sharing this tablet's internet connection. So if you enable that using Bluetooth 3, you can share the internet connection from this tablet. So it's just got a nice selection. I mean, it's very Samsung Galaxy Note 2 style. The UI on this as well, and the functionality. Okay, let's check out the web browsing on this P700, see what it's like. Okay, browser. As you see, the Play Store works fine. Okay, we've got msn.com. It's a default site. It's pretty quick. Pretty quick indeed. Just scroll up and down. Okay, let's see how this tablet does if I go to like a standard news website. We have a little bit of browsing on there. See how quick it is. Well, that's loaded pretty quick. And some of that was cached in there when I visited it earlier to check if it worked on there. You can zoom in, zoom out. It's got the whole site there. A little bit of a jump there. That seems fine now. It's got a bit of momentum. Scroll in. Pretty smooth. I mean, considering this is an all-in-one unit, 3G phone and Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and full GPS. This is really flexible. It works fine still. Okay, just a reminder now to subscribe to the apadtv YouTube channel, and my backup account is at apadadmin. It's worth subscribing to that, because then you'll be informed every time there's a new video that's been uploaded. Also pop over to apad.tv and register for the forum. Technical support, firmware, and so on. Thousands of posts. Keep shopping. It needs the external SD, which I don't have in right now, never mind. Okay, this is apad.tv admin signing out, and goodbye, thanks for watching.